Hi guys, so today I'm going to tell you how to maintain a perm. So what you want to do when you first maintain a perm, like when you first get your perm, try to let the solution sit in, so don't wash it for 2 to 3 days. I recommend before you go to the hairstylist or anything, just because sometimes people charge for washes and stuff, and if you want to save some money in your pocket, try to wash your hair before you go to your hairstylist, just so they don't have to charge you the extra money for washing your hair. If they do it for free, that's cool too, but it depends where you go. Sometimes they'll charge you extra, so maybe that day just take a shower and then come over there and say, yeah, I already washed my hair, we can just get right into it. Also, yeah, when you get your perm done, don't wash it after, because it's trust me, like, you're probably gonna ruin your perms like that. Your hair is just gonna end up looking like half curly, half straight after you wash your hair. So if you are tempted to wash it, just don't. And any hairstylist will tell you that not to wash your hair just because it needs to sit. When you do want to tie your hair back and everything, like, you don't have to let it out all the time. The reason why I'm not showing my perms like perm that much is just because I didn't get it done. Like, I usually, like, what I do every morning is that I put mousse in my hair and then also put some oil as well, just because I do suffer from dry hair. So if you want to do that as well on a daily basis, try to put mousse and oil in your hair. I try to put mousse before bed, which is, I know, a little weird, but I try to just maintain the curls as much as you can. So as long as you keep it maintained, the longer it will last. Yeah, so speaking of which, I didn't keep my hair open today because I did not mousse my hair yet. So right now it looks a little, all over the place, but usually it does look a little better. It looks like nice spirals, and I'm just gonna touch my hair right now just so I can show you. Yeah, like, this is kind of like your basic kind of curls here. And yeah, like I said, it doesn't look that great right now, but when it's done and everything, it looks pretty great. And so another thing I would like to talk to you about is, like, keeping your hair back. It would be nice in a scrunchie, just so it's loose on your hair. It's not too tight, and your hair doesn't feel irritated with that. When you do get your hair done, either your hairstylist is probably going to recommend to you, hey, like, you need this expensive oil, you need this expensive mousse, you need this expensive insert product here, something ridiculous like that. And it's probably gonna cost, like, by the end of that, whatever they recommend, it's probably gonna cost you up to like $80 or whatever. So what I recommend you do is just go to your local supermarket or superstore, just get a nice mousse. I use Treseme's Curl Defined, I believe it's called. But if you go to your supermarket, just get any mousse that says curl defined or anything. You don't need it in a hairspray, like, just because it already makes your hair like, kind of in shape. If you really want to use hairspray, you can, but I don't really recommend it. You're just kind of adding product on for no reason. And if you do suffer from dry hair, like, I have lots of dry hair, like, especially like on the tips here. So if you want to get like a nice oil, like coconut oil or anything like that, just put it in your hair. Don't put too much, just a little bit, and just kind of put it at the ends or put it where you feel dries the most. Also, don't wash your hair every often. Like, some of you that wash your hair on a daily basis or anything, you might want to, like, when you get a perm, try to only wash it maybe twice a week, just because, or like whenever it feels like dirty or you feel like it's itchy or something, like you're having an itchy scalp, try to wash it then. And when you do wash your hair, so, like, let's say time comes you need to wash your hair, try to also, like, condition your hair, because for me a conditioner is like a lifesaver. Like, it makes your curls feel like nice and soft, and it's easier to, like, you kind of almost have to, like, skip the oil part. Like, you don't feel like it's not really necessary because it's like a conditioner has, like, really nice soft products, so, like, it's kind of like you almost have to skip that step. So all you have to do is just kind of mousse it, and your hair doesn't feel like it's all over the place. Like, you know how, like, I have flying hairs kind of everywhere whenever I condition my hair. I don't get that, so it's really nice. You don't always have to condition your hair, but it's nice to do it every 2 weeks or so, especially like deep conditioner. I personally don't deep condition my hair, but I did see another YouTuber use deep conditioner when they were trying to maintain a perm. Another thing I would like to say is when you are sleeping, try to like sleep with like your hair kind of up and then you're sleeping on your pillow like this, like just so it's not being pressed or anything. And try to refrain from using heat products. Like if one day you feel like straightening your hair or anything, like try not to do it, just because you are like damaging the perm and it's probably gonna last not as long as you thought it would. And yeah, those are like the basic steps for maintaining a perm. If you do have any questions about it or anything, just feel free to leave a comment. And I would just say, like, just go about your daily routine and just try not to touch your hair as much. Like, I only touched my hair in this video just so I can show you, like, and demonstrate to you. But don't, like, especially when you just get your hair permed, try not to, you know, be like, oh my, like, I know it's very tempting. You're like, oh yeah, it's nice and soft, but try not to do it. Like, try to refrain yourself just because it loosens the curl. And when you do go to like the hairstylist, just say, hey, I would like tight perms. And the only reason why I'm suggesting tight perms is because it does last you longer. It does last you like a bit more than if you were to say, I just want some loose curls, because after a couple weeks it will turn to loose curls after getting a tight perm. So just, yeah, I would recommend, if you want your perm to last longer, just get tight perms. If you wanted it just like, if you just wanted it for a small amount of times, maybe just get a looser perm. It just depends how long you last for. I spent a pretty, like for a student, I spent a lot of money on a perm, right? So, and I do have longer hair, so the longer hair you have, the more they'll charge you. If you do have shorter hair, the least they'll charge you. So, if you have longer hair like me, and obviously, like, my hair usually comes down to, like, mid-back. So right now, because of my perm, it's more kind of up here. So, they will charge you a little more, and that's why I asked for tighter perms. And yeah, if I did miss out on a tip, or if I missed out on anything else, just let me know in the comments below. I'll happily reply to any questions you might have. For me, having a perm was really nice. It's a nice change. And I kind of went off on this idea because my mom suggested I should perm my hair, and a lot of people said it looked nice on my hair as a nice change. So yeah, if you are questioning to have a perm or anything, ask your friends and family what they may think. And if you want to do it, even if you don't care what other people say, just follow these tips and rules, and I'm pretty sure you'll be fine with your perm. Thanks for watching.